Hey guys, Eli here with Mountain Motorsports, Mall of Georgia. Wanted to take a second to actually walk over and show you guys what we've done to this 2022 Polaris General XP4 1000. We're going to start here at the front and work our way around and talk about what we've added to it to make this ride much more enjoyable for you and your family. First thing we want to talk about is we've added fuel D916 beadlock wheels. These beadlock wheels actually pinch this tire onto the wheel. What that does is actually add safety and security for you guys. If you ever have a flat, it gives you the ability to actually ride up to 50 miles back to wherever you started your ride, or a place to where you can get help for that flat. Major bonus for that. We've put 33-inch System 3 XTR 370 wheels on here, or tires. This tire is actually an 8-ply true carcass tire, meaning a much thicker sidewall. It's more puncture resistant, not puncture proof, but more resistant. Let's go ahead and start walking around. We've added thumper fab rock sliders. These rock sliders that move from front to the back are actually there. Give you the safety and security that if you're ever riding along somewhere and you're maneuvering through tight corners or anything of that nature, and you were to bump up to trees, rocks, whatever it may be, it protects the entire side of this unit. Nothing on here is cheap. Having that added security, trust me, is a major bonus for you and your family. We're going to go ahead and move on to the back here. We actually have a headache rack in the back of this unit. Now this headache rack gives you that safety and security. If you ever have anything in the bed of this unit, everyone knows if you towed stuff before, the big concern when towing stuff or having stuff in the back of something, it's not when you're on the gas and something coming out, it's to protect everyone on the inside. So if you have stuff back here and you apply the brakes and that force moves stuff forward, it's going to be up against this and protect the back of this unit. One of the really cool things about this is that it also gives you the ability to drop this down and add stuff here. You can secure things to this as well. Really nice benefit. In the back of this unit, you'll notice that we do have a rear panel. Now that rear glass panel that we've added to this really helps. If you've ever been going down dirt roads, you'll notice that there's almost like a vortex type action that happens with dust and dirt, and it'll pull around from the front of the unit and blow into the back of the unit. Having that added in there, gonna keep things less dusty, gonna add more protection, keep you a lot more clean. You're really gonna need that. We actually have a rear bumper on here. Now a lot of people will opt to do a front bumper and not a rear bumper. You really wanna have that rear bumper on there. Come to find out, you'll actually, if you ever are maneuvering this thing in real tight spaces, having that on there, you're really going to want that. It's very hard to see behind this unit, but luckily on top of this protection, this unit also comes with a rear view camera. Now that rear view camera is used with the ride command system in this unit. We'll talk a little bit more about that ride command and some of the features on that later. I want to go ahead and talk about this while we're here as well. We've actually added a 3-inch Super ATV lift kit to this thing. Now that's a true 3-inch added ground clearance lift kit. That's going to help you overcome any obstacles, anything that might be down or in your way. Lifting that unit up is going to help that ride overcome anything that you might run into as well. As we move to the front of this unit, the unit comes stock with a front bumper. But what we've added to that front bumper is this upper front bumper. That's adding extra security around to the headlights of this unit and more protection for this unit as well. Now, this unit does come stock with a 4,500-pound synthetic rope rapid recovery winch. Not all units come with a winch stock. This one does. One of the amazing things about this winch as well is that it is a synthetic rope winch. You will definitely want that synthetic rope winch. Any winch that has a steel cable, when steel cables get under pressure and they break, there's that blowback from that. Having a synthetic rope winch, you don't have to worry about that. Synthetic rope, when it's ever under pressure and it does break, falls to the ground. It's that easy. We're going to go inside this unit here in just a second and look at a couple other things. While we're still here, we do have a 42-inch double stack quad boss LED light bar. This thing will burn the sun down. It'll certainly help clear the way for you. If you're riding at night, early in the morning, it's really a great tool to have, and you're going to use it a lot more than you'd ever realize. Let's move to the inside of the unit. We'll talk about some more. of the amazing things about this windshield that we have. It's not just a stationary windshield, it's actually a windshield that flips up. This windshield has gas shocks on it. This windshield's made by Super ATV. Here's the amazing thing about it. It's not just stayed in that one position all the time. You have the ability to raise it up. You're really gonna appreciate that feature on this windshield. On days that are super, super hot, being able to raise that windshield up, let that wind come in, cool you and your family and friends off when you're riding, you're gonna really appreciate that. And it's not just that one position of being fully up, you actually have the ability to lock it in two different stations. The second stage is where it's just cracked open. So if you are on a really dusty road, riding around, you don't want a lot of it blowing in, but you do want some of that cool air coming in, you can crack that open. It's really gonna help. We also added a convex rear view mirror. So this rear view mirror is not just one that looks straight behind. Having that curvature to it actually helps give you the ability to see around the sides of the unit some. You're gonna use that a lot. We talked about ride command a few minutes ago. This unit comes stock with a ride command. Not all units do. A majority of them though can have that added to it. Ride command is going to do multiple things for you, like the front camera, the rear view camera, GPS. Anyone that's ever been bass fishing that has waypoints, wants to go back to one of their favorite fishing holes, in this application, go back to some of your favorite trails that you've ridden with your family and friends, it's logged in there. Guys, at any point, you can take off, go right back to where you enjoyed that last ride, find it no problem. With that ride command, it also comes in the rear. You're going to notice that there's speakers in here. Bluetooth, AM, FM. Guys, being able to listen to Leonard Skinner, Green Day, Three Doors Down, whatever your choice of music is, it's going to make that ride so much more enjoyable. Guys, I hope this showcase actually lets you guys see what can be done to this unit and let you guys have some ideas of what you can do to go from a base model to an awesome model. If you have any questions, feel free to call us here at Mountain Motorsports, Mall of Georgia, 678-509-7448. Thanks again, guys.